Have you ever tried to talk about your hobbies and suddenly forgot every English word you know? Don't worry, we have all been there.
Today, we're gonna fix that. Together, we'll talk about something close to the heart, our childhood hobbies, and how you can talk about yours in English.
So sit back, relax, because this is not just about learning words. It's about remembering who you were.
You know, Sabi, hobbies say so much about who we are. When someone asks, "What do you like to do?" it is not just a question, it is an invitation to share your heart.
Exactly. And for English learners, this question comes up all the time in job interviews, small talk, dating, even when you meet new friends.
So today, we are not just gonna list hobbies. We're gonna talk about how to feel them in English, how to express joy, excitement, or nostalgia the way native speakers do.
And to make it more real, we'll share some childhood stories, real memories that made us who we are.
When I was a kid, I loved drawing, like totally lost in it for hours. I'd sit near the window, sketching mountains, flowers, sometimes people from magazines. My mom used to say, "Aisha, the world is waiting for your colors."
That's beautiful. So, drawing was your escape?
Yeah, it was my little world. I did not have a phone or internet back then, just a pencil and imagination. I think that's why, even now, I love creative things.
You know, that's interesting because the way you talk about it, I can feel it. That's the power of English when it's emotional. It is not just, I like drawing. It's, I love expressing myself through art.
Exactly. When you add emotion, you sound more natural, more alive. So if you're listening, do not just memorize phrases. Feel them. Okay, Savi, your turn. What about you? What did you love doing as a kid?
Well, I was that kid who could not sit still. I loved playing cricket every evening. After school, I did throw my bag in the corner, grab my bat, and run outside.
Oh, so you were the sporty one.
Totally. We played till sunset. Sometimes my mom would yell from the balcony, "Dinner's getting cold!" And I'd shout back, "One more over!" Those games were not just fun. They taught me teamwork, patience, even leadership.
That's beautiful. So your hobby became a part of who you are.
Yeah, and now when I talk about it in English, I don't just say, "I like playing cricket." I say, "Playing cricket makes me feel alive." Or, "Cricket reminds me of my childhood."
That's exactly how you connect emotion to language. Because when you talk about hobbies, you are not giving facts. You are telling stories. Okay, now let's make this interactive. If you're listening right now, think about your childhood. What did you love doing? Maybe reading comic books, dancing, gardening?
Take a second. Picture it. Now, repeat after me, slowly. I used to love. Good. Now add your hobby. I used to love playing soccer. Or, I used to love painting.
Perfect. That phrase, "I used to love," is simple but powerful. It's how we talk about our past hobbies in English.
So next time someone asks, "What did you do as a kid?" now you know exactly how to answer.
Okay, let's go deeper. When we talk about hobbies, we often start with "I like" or "I love," but native speakers use so many more ways to express it.
Right. Listen to this. I'm really into photography. I'm passionate about cooking. I can't get enough of hiking. I spend hours reading.
See, you can express the same idea in different ways, and they sound so natural. Let's make it fun. Repeat after me wherever you are. I'm really into music. I'm passionate about painting. I can't get enough of traveling.
That's great. And if you're talking about time, you can say, I usually spend my weekends painting. Or, I often go hiking with friends.
Notice how these sentences sound relaxed, friendly, like something a native speaker would say. All right, time for a quick quiz. I will say a sentence, and you tell me if it sounds natural or not. Ready? I love play football. Or, I love playing football.
Number 2 is correct because after love, we use the ing form. Playing, not play.
Exactly. Okay, next one. I am interesting in drawing. Or, I am interested in drawing.
That's a common mistake. The correct one is, I'm interested in drawing, because interested describes your feeling, not your personality.
Perfect. You are learning fast.
You know, Aisha, when I think about childhood hobbies, I realize those small things we loved, they shaped us.
Yeah. They taught us how to focus, how to dream, how to express ourselves.
And when we talk about them in English, it's not just grammar practice. It's self-expression. It is remembering the best parts of who we were.
So true. And I think that's what language learning should be about. Not just learning words, but feeling them.
Exactly. So, if you are listening, keep practicing, but also keep feeling. Your hobbies tell your story.
So we talked about our childhood hobbies. Now let's fast forward a bit.
Yeah. Let's talk about today. What hobbies do we have now? What do we love doing as adults?
Because our hobbies might have changed, but the feeling behind them never really goes away.
Exactly. Once a dreamer, always a dreamer.
All right, I'll start. These days, I am really into journaling. I love writing down thoughts, feelings, even random ideas. It helps me breathe, you know?
That's so cool. So it's kind of like your way of slowing down in a busy world?
Exactly. When I write, I feel calm. And I usually write in English because it helps me think differently. English has this way of making emotions sound soft but deep.
Yeah, it does. Like when you write, I feel grateful today. It sounds so simple but carries so much meaning.
That's why journaling in English is such a good hobby for learners, too. You practice grammar, emotions, and clarity all in one.
Totally agree. So if you are listening, maybe give it a try. Just write 3 lines every morning about your day, your feelings, your plans.
And do not worry about being perfect. Just be real. All right, your turn now. What about you, Sabi?
Well, you already know this, but I am really into photography these days. It started with my phone camera, and now I cannot go anywhere without taking a few shots.
I've seen your photos. They're amazing. You have this way of capturing small moments.
Thanks. You know, photography is more than just taking pictures. It's learning how to see, how to notice light, people, emotions.
That's deep. But in English, that's what makes your story interesting when you share your hobbies. You can say things like, I enjoy capturing life through my lens, or photography helps me express myself without words.
Exactly. And if you are learning English, remember that hobbies are a great conversation starter. Let's teach our listeners a few natural ways to talk about hobbies, shall we?
Sure. So instead of always saying, I like, you can say, I'm really into. I spend a lot of time. I enjoy.
And for something you recently started, you can say, I have just gotten into painting, or I recently started learning guitar.
Nice. Let's do a quick repeat after me moment. Repeat after me. I'm really into hiking. I enjoy cooking for my family. I recently started learning Spanish.
That's great. And if you're talking about why you love your hobby, try this. It helps me relax. It makes me feel confident. It gives me energy.
Beautiful. Remember, it is not just what you do, it is how it makes you feel. Okay, quiz time. Ready?
Let's see how much you remember.
All right, question 1. Which of these sentences is correct? A. I enjoy to dance. B. I enjoy dancing.
Think about it. The correct answer is B. I enjoy dancing, because after enjoy, we use the ing form.
Perfect. Next one. A. I am interested on music. B. I am interested in music.
That's easy. B. I am interested in music. Never say on after interested.
Exactly. And here's the last one. A. I am good at play guitar. B. I am good at playing guitar.
Of course, B again. We always use ing after good at. So, I'm good at playing guitar.
Nice job. You're doing great. If you got all 3 right, you are getting fluent already.
All right, let's make this more practical. We will do a short role-play conversation that you can practice with us.
We will take turns, and you, our listener, can repeat our lines after us.
Let's start.
Hey, Sabi, what do you like to do in your free time?
I really enjoy photography. I love capturing moments when I travel. What about you, Aisha?
I am really into journaling. It helps me relax and express my thoughts.
That's cool. How often do you write?
Almost every day, even just a few lines. It makes me feel calm.
That's awesome. You know, hobbies are like therapy. They heal without medicine.
That's true.
Now you try. Repeat this part after us. Let's start. I'm really into photography. I enjoy cooking. I like to spend my weekends reading.
Nice job. You're doing great. All right, let's try something emotional. When you talk about hobbies, try saying how they make you feel.
Exactly, because feelings make your English sound alive.
Let's practice together. Repeat after me. Playing guitar makes me feel peaceful. Traveling gives me energy. Cooking makes me happy.
Perfect. And if you want to sound even more natural, use kinda or really. Like, it kinda makes me feel calm, or it really helps me relax.
Beautiful. These small words make your English sound real, human, and warm.
All right, one last quiz, just for fun.
Let's see if you can spot the mistake. 1. I can't get enough hiking. 2. I can't get enough of hiking.
Answer is number 2. I can't get enough of hiking. Never forget that little word of.
Good. Next one. I spend my time to watch movies. Or I spend my time watching movies.
Easy one. I spend my time watching movies. Remember, after spend time, we use the ing form.
Nice. You are learning fast. Okay, last one. I'm crazy about dance. Or I am crazy about dancing.
It is dancing, because we're talking about the activity itself.
Well done, everyone. If you got all correct, you're on your way to sounding fluent. You know, Sabi, I think hobbies tell our life story. From coloring books to cameras, from notebooks to microphones, they show our growth.
Yeah. They are not just free time things. They're like mirrors of who we are.
Exactly. When I journal now, I still feel like that little girl sketching by the window.
And when I take photos, I feel like that kid shouting, "One more over!" in the street. That's the beauty of hobbies. They connect our past and present.
And when we talk about them in English, we connect with the world.
Beautifully said.
So, to everyone listening, whatever your hobby is, keep it alive. Even if you're busy, even if life feels heavy, find a little time for what you love.
Because when you do not just improve your English, you improve your soul. And remember, you can talk about your hobbies in so many beautiful ways.
Yeah. Say it proudly. I am passionate about music. I am really into travel. Playing guitar makes me feel peaceful.
You see, that's not just English. That's you.
All right, let's wrap it up. If you enjoyed this episode and learned something new today,
Do not forget to subscribe and share this podcast with a friend who loves learning English.
and tell us in the comments, what's your favorite hobby and why do you love it?
We'd love to read your stories. Remember, learning English is a journey, not a race.
Keep learning, keep smiling, and keep doing what you love.
This is Sabi.
And Aisha, thanks for listening. See you in the next episode.